Got me falling right back.
Thibodeau calls Butler an MVP candidate. Just 19 months removed from the job of Bulls head coach, Tom Thibodeau didn't see many familiar faces on the floor. The only Bulls players on the current roster who played more than one season for Thibodeau are Jimmy Butler and Taj Gibson. Doug McDermott and Nikola Mirotic worked with Thibodeau for 1 year, while Rajon Rondo played in Boston when Thibodeau was a Celtics assistant. Before Tuesday's reunion game at the United Center, Thibodeau shared some thoughts on Butler. Those two already reunited on the U.S. Olympic team last summer, where Thibodeau was an assistant to Mike Krzyzewski. When we drafted him, in 2011, we all liked his characteristics, Thibodeau said. We thought we were getting a rotation player right from the beginning. To say that we saw him becoming an MVP candidate, I don't think anyone can say that. But once you're around him and you see how driven he is and how smart he is, he'll continue to get better. That's what really makes him special. He has a unique ability to block everything out and lock into what he wants to get done. Thibodeau recalled Butler's rookie year, when Luol Deng would shoot late at night with Butler, then head to Thibodeau's offense with predictions of greatness for his younger teammate. Thibodeau was also asked about Butler's Olympic cross-training, when he ran past routes and promised he could play wide receiver in the NFL. You know Jimmy, football, cowboy boots, that's just to throw everyone off, Thibodeau said. What you don't see is 5 in the morning, he's in the gym killing it. That's what I love about him. He's a top-of-the-line competitor. Rondo tweaks ankle injury. Rajon Rondo was scratched from Tuesday's lineup after re-aggravating an ankle injury at practice the previous day. Jerry Grant got his 4th start of the season at point guard. Rajon was having one of his best practices of the year yesterday, Coach Fred Hoiberg said. He was all over the place. He was talking, he was cutting, he was moving. It was just kind of a freak play right at the end of practice. He really didn't land on anybody, he landed on it wrong and tweaked it, and it's just point tender right now. He's limping pretty good. Hopefully with a couple more treatments the next few days, we'll get him back for one of the Milwaukee games. Rondo worth any trouble? Minnesota coach Tom Thibodeau worked with Rajon Rondo for 3 years in Boston, so he was asked about Rondo's recent run-in with Bulls assistant coach Jim Boylen, which resulted in a 1-game suspension. I'll say this about Rondo, the good far outweighs the bad, Thibodeau said. I saw firsthand what he did in Boston. The guy, the plays he can make, his vision and decision-making are really special. I saw he apologized. That happens in the course of a season. MCW closes in. The Bulls are hoping a doctor's visit on Friday will clear guard Michael Carter-Williams for practice. Carter-Williams has been out with left wrist and knee injuries since the October 31st game in Brooklyn. Hopefully we'll get him back soon after, Coach Fred Hoiberg said. I know I've been saying that a lot, but this appointment on Friday is pretty important. If everything goes as planned, we hope to have him back that following week.